So this is just going to be a really quick follow-up to the last video I made. In the Soldier's min and max damage video, I demonstrated what I thought at the time was the highest possible damage you could deal in Team Fortress 2. 30 Mantread soldiers stacked on top of a Warrior Spirit Buffalo Steak Heavy, while a strength power-up soldier lands on him at max speed. Now, I mentioned in that video that I actually did more damage when I accidentally forgot to make the Heavy eat the Buffalo Steak, dealing 171 quadrillion versus 167 quadrillion. But it was pointed out to me that the damage debug doesn't actually list the extra damage against the Warrior Spirit, and seems to have no effect on the Buffalo Steak. While the Mantreads, and any weapon in general, do deal an extra 30% more damage to a Warrior Spirit Heavy, it won't actually be shown in the damage debug aside from in the remaining health. So for example, it'll show a grenade dealing 100 damage, but the Heavy still has 170 health because it actually did 130. But when we're dealing damage that's way higher than Heavy's max health, there's really no way to show that 30% extra damage was taken. And the damage debug is pretty much the only way we're going to be able to see numbers as high as what we get for Mantread stacking. And while the Warrior Spirit does technically make a difference, there's really no way to see it. So ultimately it doesn't really matter who's on the bottom of the stack. And I bring this up because a lot of people asked what would happen if every single soldier in the stack had a strength power-up, which would further double the damage for each and every person. I didn't show that in the original video because that's not something that's normally possible in the game. In manpower, there's only one of each power-up, and as incredibly ultra unlikely as a situation like this is to happen naturally, it technically can happen without cheats. If you gave 32 monkeys 32 computers and had infinite time, they could do it eventually. Though I did actually come up with one more non-cheating way to deal even more damage than what we got last time. Okay, so in manpower, the reflex power-up will increase your max health to 400, which will double the max fall damage soldier can take because it doubles his max health. So if the falling soldier has the reflect power-up and the soldier on top of the stack has the strength power-up, it'll double the damage twice. And I was able to get our max damage to 239 quadrillion, around 70 quadrillion higher than our previous max. Of course, all this can vary because fall damage can vary, but yeah, at this point I'm pretty positive that this is the setup for the max possible damage without cheats. But now that that's out of the way, I don't think there's anything stopping us from cheating. So let's give every single one of those soldiers a strength power-up. Yeah, like that. And with a strength soldier falling at max speed on top of 30 other strength soldiers, and whoever is unfortunate enough to be on the bottom, we can deal 179 septillion damage. And that's 9 figures more than we just got with strength and reflex. But hey, if we're cheating, we could do better than that. Condition 74 in TF2 will make the user giant and increase their max health by 10 times, which increases soldiers' max health to 2,000. Just by being a giant with the strength power-up, I was able to deal 8,148 stomp damage by myself. So if that giant soldier falls on 30 other strength Mantread soldiers, it can deal 1.555 octillion damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's enough to kill 5 septillion heavies. And if that's too abstract for you, if the average human had 125 health, that would be enough to kill the entirety of Earth's population over 1 quadrillion times. Alright, that's probably even harder to comprehend, but safe to say no one is living that in TF2. You know what though, I wasn't satisfied with that answer. Surely there must be some way to go even higher. I was able to find what was actually a relatively new server plugin that allows you to change classes' max health, and you could change it to whatever you want. But at some point it does roll over, and if it gets too high, it'll turn into this ominous death icon, and you effectively only have 1 health. So after painstakingly putting in numbers for like an hour, I was able to determine that the max health was 2,147,483,527. I have no idea if there's any significance to that number, or if it has something to do with the mod or what, but going even 1 higher will cause it to roll over. But at that health, a normal Mantread stomp will do over 3 billion damage just by itself. So that means that if 31 soldiers with the strength power-up and Mantreads are landed on by a 2 billion health soldier, it can deal 1 nonillion, 435 octillion, 349 septillion, 314 sextillion, 263 quintillion, 439 quadrillion, 368 trillion, 553 billion, 66,659,840. I think I said that right. Yeah, not at all within the realm of possibility for a normal TF2 match, but it's something you could do in TF2, technically. 1 nonillion damage. That's enough to kill 4 octillion heavies. But to be honest, I was kind of hoping for something a little more crazy. Part of me was hoping the damage would like roll over into negatives or it would crash the game or something. But no, it just deals 1 nonillion damage. It's a lot of damage though. And yeah, that's really all I got for this video. It was just a quick follow-up, just for fun. And the next normal video should be coming out pretty soon, so thanks for watching, and thanks to my patrons like Varric, Captain Forex, Egox, Dex, Zero Attention, Probably Vinegar, Gaponicus, Kelso the Pirate, and Pillsman's Fox. Okay, alright. Peace out.